We want to hear from him. How exactly did he make
It's the time I lost $20,000 and I was $20,000 and I was going to the gym. So at my gym, the parking is quite awkward. So I was trying to reverse back behind and I scratched someone's car because my mind was off.
to a point of mentoring himself?
Now, when I was done with school, I had to fly back to Uganda. But I didn't want to come back here. You know, when you live abroad and then you see the life outside, you don't want to come back here.
Yes.
But I had to come, obviously, because it was during COVID time. So in 2020, when I came back, my mom wanted me to look for a job. And I didn't, my entire life, I've never worked a job. Even my first money that I put in trading, it was given to me by my mom.
Bam.
Yeah. Because I told her, I've gotten something I'll do for life, blah, blah. And then my mom is not someone who will turn you down. She was just, okay, let me just support you and my son. She sent me $100.
Do you think forex trading is as easy as social media make it look?
One group, one tribe, experiencing unparalleled growth and success, unlimited earnings, and over $400 million in payouts and rewards. It's time to join us for a seamless and personalized experience like no other. Gain access to exclusive benefits and resources tailored for you. Get custom solutions and dedicated support. We give you the edge you need to unleash your full potential and thrive in today's financial arena. Grow, succeed, excel. Become an HFM partner today.
Hello viewers, today we host a prominent trader, a living example that consistency beats hype. His journey is not about overnight success, but about discipline, patience, and trusting the process. From losses that shaped his mindset to system that built his confidence. This episode is dedicated to every trader who is still pushing forward and refusing to quit. Basil, welcome to today's talk.
Thank you, Mr. Julius.
He's Mr. Bazil. I'm so much excited to have you at BlockFi Africa. My name is Kamukama Julius as always. Let's hear from Mr. Bazil. Can you say hello to our viewers?
Hello, guys. I'm happy to be here. My name is Basil Bagenda Jr. Most will call me Bazilfx.
Bazilfx.
Yes.
That is your channel name?
That's my channel name. Yeah.
All right. That is his name and that is his channel. You can check him out and you follow him. And also, BlockFi, it is your channel. Don't hesitate to go and tap on the subscribe button so that you don't miss other content that comes up for you. Basil,
Yes.
we would want to know today's Basil and the Basil before forex trading.
The Basil before forex trading. So I knew about markets when I was at university.
Okay.
And I got inspired to learn about trading from my friends. So I started in India and we had the students from South Africa. You know, trading is more in South Africa.
Yeah, sure.
So we had more students that do trading. And these are students who would jump onto flights to go from, they said that I was in Vadodara to Mumbai. I think you've heard of Mumbai.
Yes.
And these guys, lunchtime, they take flights from here to here. And then by evening time, they're back. And I kept wondering, what are these guys doing? What are these guys?
How are they getting money?
Yeah, well, yeah. And then one time I enter a friend's room and then this person was trading. Yeah, but he had IQ options on his laptop. So he hid his laptop.
He never wanted it.
Yeah. I was like, what is this guy doing? So I became skeptical. And I've been watching trading on my YouTube, you know, trading, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. So next time I find him, by this time around, he was good to let me know this is what he does, trading and all this. Then he gave me a book, IQ options. He was like, read this book, it will help you get started and all that. So I started learning trading when I was at university in 2018, 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, by that time I was actually very broke. As you know, university, you know, whatever money you get, you can't put it in trading. Even my first money that I put in trading, it was given to me by my mom.
Bambi.
Yeah, because I told her, I've gotten something I'll do for life, blah, blah. And then my mom is not someone who will turn you down. She was just, okay, let me just support you and my son. She sent me $100, you know? So
she knew that you're going to put this money to trading?
yeah, she knew I was going to
Okay.
be in trading. Yeah.
Okay.
So I put $50, my first $50 in trading,
Okay.
and then it disappears.
From nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere. And I'm, what has just happened?
Mhm.
You know, because again, I saw this person who got it with trading make $300 from $50. I was like, how do you do this? So I was like, okay, mom, give me this $100. Maybe also make the same amount, you know? And then I lost my 50, added another 50. I lost it, paid for signals. But this guy is giving us signals. It's almost the same exact thing.
The one
and
who
also-
gave you the book.
No. I paid for some other signals.
You bought signals.
Yeah, from
Okay.
someone. Yeah.
Okay.
So the signals this guy is giving, it's almost the same thing I'm saying in the markets, but still I lose money, you know? So my starting to trade it was quite of a tough one. I didn't invest more time in learning.
Why do you define it as a tough start?
It was a tough start. You know, I wanted to do this on my own because I felt like mentorship was very expensive. Everyone who was doing mentorship, they're asking for $500. Now I'm a student. What do you expect to
Why
get?
can't hit 500?
Yeah, and they're sending me $200 pocket money. And I'm in a foreign country. So it was quite hard. You know, so I had to sacrifice almost everything, even my studies. I had to sacrifice them. Every single day after school, I had to sit like 2 hours in my dormitory and then just learn something about trading and watch a video about it. Like I was so focused. But in a way that even whatever I was studying that time, every time I jumped back into the markets, it was a different story.
Sorry. Now, for the first 3 months when you were introduced to forex trading,
Yes.
did your tuition survive?
My tuition, yes, it did survive.
Did it survive?
Yeah, it did survive. Because my mom used to pay school fees from this side. So I never touched it.
Assume she could giving you the money.
It wouldn't survive. It wouldn't survive.
Now, when she paid you, when she gave you $100 and you put the 50 into the markets and you
Yes.
did you come back and let her know what happened to you?
No, I didn't tell her.
You kept it as a secret.
Yeah, I kept it a secret.
But she knew that you are trading.
She knew, yes, I was into trading now.
Okay.
The reason why I didn't want to tell her is obviously everyone has a very bad perception about trading. I think it's just gambling, you lose money. So
true.
If someone gives me money and then I lose it, I'm just how should I explain this? I'm just acknowledging whatever they think about trading. So me losing that $50, actually the 100, and then I come back to tell her, they should be like, obviously those things don't work. So I just kept it a secret to myself. But I was broke after losing that $100. I had two things in mind. Either I eat that 100 or put it in the markets. But since I was skeptical about trading, I put it in markets and then it disappeared.
It disappeared.
Oh my God.
Now, besides this guy who gave you the book,
Yes.
did you get a mentor or a teacher or a trainer to teach you forex? And if yes, how long did it take you to master the markets, to master the market approach?
Actually, I've never been mentored.
Come again?
I've never been mentored.
He has never been mentored. He's a mentor of himself. So we want to hear from him. How exactly did he make it to a point of mentoring himself and he becomes successful? Maybe you can also learn from what he did. So how did you do it to a point of mentoring yourself and become successful to a level where you are right now?
Now, when I was done with school, I had to fly back to Uganda. But I don't want to come back here. You know, when you live abroad and then you see the life outside, you don't want to come back here.
Yes.
But I had to come, obviously, because it was during COVID time. So in 2020, when I came back, my mom wanted me to look for a job. And I didn't, my entire life, I've never worked a job.
I think your mother loves you.
Yeah, so I've never worked a single job ever in my life. So I had to make trading work. So in 2020, when I'm back, obviously they're putting pressure on me. You need to look for a job. I was like, let me try and look for a job. But every time I'm in the house, I'm on my chat. So I pretend as if I'm going outside to look for a job, nothing. I tried applying for jobs. Like there's a company I applied to, it's a telecom, these guys that answer phones. I think like the customer care, something like that.
Yes, yeah.
So the company is naturally next to my gym. I applied for a job and they kept on declining. I think they kept on posting the same job. So I reached the point where I was very frustrated. I was like, I'm going to start from zero now. Let me reset again. Let me go back and learn what is trading, everything to do with learning how to trade. Yeah. So from 2020 to 2021, I was learning, and then my first money that I invested.
Learning from where?
No, like the books on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I read the Baby Pips book, and then Candlestick Bible. I read the entire thing.
That whole thing.
The entire thing. Do you know, when someone comes to me and they want to learn to trade, I give them that book, and then the thing that comes to their mind is, this book is too big. I can't finish it.
About 500 pages.
Yeah.
100 pages.
Yeah, yes. But me, I had to read every entire thing to see what is really that to learn about trading. So I learned everything, market structure, because the first time when I was in India, when I read that book, I was just reading to finish. But this time around, the difference was I was learning to understand. Yeah. Okay. So I did the Candlestick Bible, because I knew for me to learn how to trade, I need to know each, because literally all these things are important in trading. Candlesticks are very important. They tell you something. Market structure, risk management. So I knew I need to first understand what 3D trading is, how big this market is. We have over volumes of 7.6. So I think it's even more now. $1 trillion that is being traded every single day. Then I was like, if I learn how to trade, this is good. I'm going to also get a part of this. So I understood what trading really is. Then I started learning candlesticks. Everything. I know all the candlesticks on the fingertips like this.
When you look at every pattern, you understand what
you understand. Yes, yeah. Because I knew when it comes to entries, those candlesticks are very important.
Are they real? What is printed on those pages? Are they really happens in the market?
Whatever happens on the way they put it out, it looks very easy until you go to the markets. For you to see all those patterns, it takes too much patience.
Okay.
So I learned those candlesticks, and then I learned market structure, because again, we have uptrend, downtrend, sideways market. So I understood, okay, what this market is all about, why do I need to trade and why I shouldn't trade. And then I jumped onto forex patterns, so that way I was just coming one by one. Then I came to time frames and then risk management. But still, I was still having a hard time. I had the fear in me. I still had fear in me.
So how did you overcome it?
So overcoming the fear is I started teaching my friends. And that was one mistake. I wasn't supposed to ever
others.
Never.
Why?
Let me tell you, when you're learning how to trade these forex markets, it's better you do this thing alone. I spent more time taking care of others than taking care of myself.
Instead of teaching yourself, you took much time teaching others. But I think when you're teaching someone, it's like you are mastering that very strategy you're using to teach.
True.
And when I master it through teaching you, I think I get it. I get to understand how it works.
Do you know what the problem is? The problem is I was teaching things I wasn't practicing.
That's a point.
That was the problem. So I knew literally everything, but I still had that fear in me. So I was like, okay, let me teach this one. And they come, and then there's some guys who used to pay me. And then there's all you get too comfortable with that money.
No matter they pay you.
Yeah. There's some guys, I think I remember the time I started posting on my TikTok and I went viral. And people started reaching out to me. That was in 2021. So do you teach? I'm like, yes, I do teach. So people meet me, they pay $100, even $60. Actually, I started even from 45,000 UGX to teach someone for just a session. Someone comes, okay, pays this amount, I teach them. But it kind of put me behind. But I don't regret, because also it built me.
Do you still have people whom you taught and they have made it in forex?
It's just a few people.
A very few.
A few people. Most people have taken it for granted. They don't know the power of trading.
Okay, so when did you, at what stage or level that you reached and you felt like, now I can come up with a strategy, and that strategy ended up helping you out?
So about the strategy, I think in 2022, that's when I started focusing on only trading gold. And trading gold, it requires a very, very simple strategy. And it has to be low risk entry points. And you're targeting high probability setups. Because if any mistake like this, you lose your head.
You lose a lot.
Yeah. So it was in 2022, 2023. That's when I understood what I need to be profitable. Literally, I was like, it was like an awakening. I was like, why have I been wasting all this time? I've wasted all my 2020, 2022, 2021 trying to learn things, and yet I just need just this. You know, so it was in 2022 and mostly 2023 when I was like, no, I deleted all the other pairs. I left only gold and Bitcoin.
So it means it's very important to not look at this pair, look at the other, look at the other one,
Oh, no.
get one, stick to that, and master that.
Yes.
Okay. So when did you realize that now trading is harder than you expected? You've read the Candlestick Bible.
Yeah.
You've gone through Baby Pips. You've watched a lot of video. You have videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
You've now reached a point of coming up with a strategy. You've chosen a certain pair to trade. So you've now started seeing a few of good results coming up.
Yeah.
So when did you reach at a point of seeing that trading is harder than I expected, and what happened?
The day I was given an awakening, I was in my mom's house.
You were home.
I was home. So actually, I didn't tell you, my first money,
Okay.
I was giving it to my friend to trade $60, and I kept on like making
$60. 60. Okay.
Yeah. So I had gotten comfortable, making small money. We share. Now this time around, my sister gave me $1,000 to trade. So I was seated in the couch, and then I had never used the one lot because I had spent more time on demo than real account. So the day I got an awakening, and the day I placed a one lot, it was even on Euro US, not even gold. I lost half of the amount, $500 in no time. I left the couch, went to the dining, and I was like, what has just happened? And my sister had given me this money to give her 200,000 UGX per month, per week. I was like, $1,000, no problem. That is pocket change to give it 200, which is maybe $60 per week. So I lost that $500. I was like, okay. Okay, now what is this?
It's a
Wake-up call. Yeah. But by the time when I was now trading one pair, trading was already hard, but now I'd embraced, I know this is a tough journey. But the awakening, it came when I was still in my mom's house. When I lost that $500, it really pained me.
So how did you reconcile yourself and come back to markets?
I can't lie to you. Even the other 500 I had, I lost it. Yeah. I lost it and I remained at zero. The only good thing I was still staying under.
Oh yeah.
My mom.
You didn't have a lot of pressure.
I didn't have any pressure on me.
So how did you come back and then choose to restart again?
Yeah. So now coming back, I think I was lucky. I was only trading Bitcoin. So I flipped an account, from the profit split I had done with my friend. So I think saved up almost, $500. Yeah, $500 then, plus some $200 I was owing my friend. So I started using this money to make small amounts per day, which is a wrong mindset. But since you're a beginner trader, you're looking for so many ways. Okay, if I make $50 a day, I'm done. You know that saying.
I know.
So I started doing that for quite some time. And I had grown my account, I think, to $1,200 that way. But what kept me going, I can't lie to you, I'm going to be as honest as possible.
Please.
And the students had kept on coming to me to pay me money to teach them. Even them, that money kept me going. I was like, okay, I put this money in the markets. It's on my money. I've taught them whatever trading they need to know, and then they pay me. So I put this money in the markets. So I get $100, put it in the markets. Get $100, I put it in the markets.
It goes.
Yeah.
You keep on giving out money to the brokers.
I just kept on losing money and losing money.
Now, how did you get the confidence to keep teaching others and yet your system does not work?
I needed money. I needed money. No.
Like now I can imagine you are teaching someone something and what you're teaching them, it doesn't work for you. What was in your mind, even though you needed money?
You see, the thing with trading is we can sit here and talk about trading. But if you want to see someone that they really trade, is until we jump into the markets. That's when you see a trader. So it was very easy for me, Yeah. And then whatever I was teaching them, it's what markets do. But the only thing I wasn't teaching them like they were strategy, I was just gambling also. Just telling them, work and retest, do this. So if and then I remember you have to be very confident. So I was very confident with whatever I was telling them. And some, it worked for them, But the day I got an awakening, I taught a student, and I think by the time they did a prop farm challenge and they passed both phases. And me, I was blowing my own. Also, that woke me up. It really woke me up. If a student
that I have taught,
I've just taught, he has passed his accounts, he's almost even getting a payout with my forex funds prop farm, and then me,
I'm failing.
What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me?
Is there a point where you thought that you have spiritual forces behind you?
Man, let me tell you, I've questioned. Actually, trading has made me question so many things. To an extent, even you think about a side job, you'll be like, I think I need to go back and work. I think this thing doesn't work. Trading, it has gotten me to that point. And I got to know that everyone has gone through this journey. Everyone has gone through that. So whatever loss came, it was just very hard to go over it.
Okay.
It pains you.
Now, let's look at this person whom you taught again. You are now at a point where you have made it and you have achieved a lot from the markets.
Yeah.
Have you ever called them and then you do a recap of what you taught them when you were not making it?
Not really. I haven't met them. I think they left the country. It's only one person that has really made it that I taught. He's in Canada right now. And we did like online stuff. By that time when I taught him, I already knew what the market's all about. And I knew what I was doing. And I was way ahead of the confusion. Yeah. For him,
you were ahead of the confusion.
Yeah. I call it a confusion. We're all confused, but there's being ahead of the confusion.
Okay.
So for I think in people that I've taught he has like really done a lot. I've seen him make $7,000 in a day. I've seen him take out payouts of $5,000. So like he has made me so proud. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
People have
did you ever reach a point where you wanted to quit?
Oh my God.
You feel like, no, I've tried as much as I can. Let me just leave it.
Let me tell you, I've reached even points where I thought the thought of taking my life, I've never thought that.
What had happened?
It lost everything. To a point where the bank balance is zero. Not once,
money.
more than 5 times. My own money, like blowing everything total to zero. But you meet me and then you may think I'm fine, but I've lost everything in the markets. I've reached that point where I've lost everything. It's not even about quitting. I thought, okay.
Killing yourself.
Yes, taking my life. But now I'll never do that. But it just crosses your mind.
To your mind.
Yeah, we'd be like,
if you can think about it, you can still do it.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you can think about it, it means there's a possibility of doing it.
No, I would never, actually. I would never. It just crossed my mind, but I would never.
Please, our viewers, never reach a point of committing suicide just because you are losing in the markets. Trust me, people have lost money and they have gathered themselves back and they have literally made it. If they made it, after losing a lot of money, it means you can also make it. Instead of committing suicide, instead of killing yourself, put it on hold and then go back, sit back, and think again, and maybe get someone to teach you, learn how it is done, and do it instead of killing yourself. Bazil.
Yes.
Now, at the point of killing yourself, what stopped you?
There's this one thing I live with in life. Whatever a man loses, as long as it's not his life, can always get back.
Yeah.
So losing money to the point where you're now at zero, like, you look at your mobile money balance, you just have maybe 200,000, the bank, everything has gone. More than 40, 50 million, everything has gone. I knew I would make it back. Because it wasn't the first time. Like, the first time it really pained me, but these other times I was like, I can always make it back. As long as I have life. And also being a Christian, I do pray. And I can't lie to you, if you're doing this trading thing and you're not like, your faith is weak, we can easily take your life. For some people, you can't explain to them, I've lost $10,000. There's a time I lost $50,000 and I was $20,000. And I was going to the gym. So at my gym, the parking is quite awkward. So I was trying to reverse back behind and I scratched someone's car because my mind was off.
You were driving?
Yes, I was driving, going to the gym. So when I was trying to park my car, I scratched someone's car in the parking. My mind was off.
That is after losing the 20,000.
20,000, yes.
Was it in one trade?
It was one trade.
One trade?
One trade.
What was the lot size?
I even have a screenshot. It was full margin. I've lost $50,000 in a day. I have all the screenshots.
Full margin?
Full margin.
So the total equity was 20,000?
20,000, yeah.
You lost it all in just one trade.
One trade.
Man. Which pair were you trading?
Gold.
Gold.
Yeah. Gold and Bitcoin. Those two pairs have really...
Gold has no mercy.
No, it has a must.
It has no mercy, I know. That one can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I know. So it's a profession we chose. And
But I think every time we lose money, to me, that's how I take it. This money, I look at it as tuition paid.
True.
Yeah. Or the cost paid to a business
Yeah.
for you to earn profits.
True.
Because even these guys who are operating big businesses here in Kampala, Nairobi, anywhere, there is a certain cost they pay.
Yeah.
So if I lose or if you lose in markets, I think this should be taken as a cost. There's no way you can just make profits without a certain cost.
True.
What is very hard to me, it is you lose today, you lose tomorrow, you keep on losing. Instead of winning and losing, you win, you lose, and you keep on losing.
Do you know, to go back to that question, how I recovered from taking my own life, when I told you that I knew whatever I've lost, I can always gain back. Also, the concept of flipping small accounts. So I've done $12 to $800 in minutes. I've done $500 to $5,000 compounding. So that confidence, I was like, if I go back into the markets and I want to recover whatever I've lost, I'm going to lose. Let me just start afresh. That is already gone. Let me just start afresh. So that way, having that mindset that, okay, I've lost that, it has gone, no problem. Let's start afresh. That's how I overcome losses. And also, I treat losses as expenses. What I've just said.
The cost, yeah.
So I never cry about losses. Never.
Okay, so now flipping an account from $5, $20 to $5,000.
Yes.
Which strategy are you specifically using to do that?
So basically, the way I trade, I use the Malaysian SNR. Or how we mark out like previous highs and lows and 50% trend, and then I look for the price action. Now, I think anyone can do it. With your strategy, you can do it. So the only difference with me, whatever amount I put on my account, depends. If I'm trading on a big account, then I'm going to use risk management, stop losses. But if I'm trading with with $1,000 and I'm going to sacrifice all of it, I'm going to layer my position. Actually, I don't just do full margin these days. I just layer. So if I have a move that is going to give me 300, 400 pips, I'm going to layer until I have 400 pips. So that way I can make 100, let's say 1,500%. That is just enough for me to take an account from $1,000 to even $20,000 in one trade. Yeah. So my strategy, it's just, we can even have the same strategy, but for me, I'm going to maximize it. I'm going to, if I have 400 pips, I'm going to maximize. I don't want to just enter and get $1,000. No. So if this account that I have, I'm willing to lose everything on it, I'm going to do that. And the reason why I do that, I've played with so much money. $20,000, you lose all of it. Why? And then I was just trying to make small money. So I rather get the other 1,000. If it's 1,000, I was willing to lose on a 20K account. I rather lose it on a separate account, and I do layering. Yeah, that's what I do. So the strategy is just anyone can do it, but I just want to maximize my pips. I don't want to get 100 pips and make $1,000 only. No.
I get you.
Yeah.
Now, from a point of flipping $20 to $1,000, now you made a lot of money, if I can say.
Yeah.
You reached a point of now stop trading your money and now start doing the prop farms.
Yes.
Why did you do that? If you are flipping 25 to 1,000,
Yes.
why did you choose to stop trading your money and now do the prop farms?
Prop farms, I felt like it's a way you can leverage trading. Prop farms.
Make it simple for this person who's just watching us and they're new to forex.
Okay, so basically, let's look at big accounts like 100K accounts. So I've seen people that buy apartments.
Yeah.
And then when I see how much money they put in these apartments, it's so much money. And then they're making. Let's say someone who buys a property that is $1.2 million. Let's say roughly how much do they make if they have, let's say, units that are paying them, let's say $2 million per lot. So, okay, for me, I looked at it, monthly, they may not make more than 50 million. Or if they were to make, it's like 50 million per month. And then they were investing 1.2 million. So I was like, okay, what if I have also prop farms, 100K accounts, let's say I have 4 of them or 2 of them, and each is, I can at least struggle and make 2-3% per month from this account.
From the 100.
It's like, now I have also property. by
These are
for firms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to leverage trading. And also, that way taught me to treat trading as a business than just, flipping and, because again, that flipping, it creates indiscipline. If you're not a disciplined trader, it will create indiscipline. Yeah. Yeah. So the reason I did prop firms is just to have something like apartments, but
Something bigger.
something bigger.
Something bigger, yeah.
And the fact that you can get payouts, $5,000, $6,000, even $10,000
You
from
can.
payout. Yeah, I was like, let me jump back into prop firms.
Okay. So how is it compared to your life? I mean, to your real money?
To real money. I think
like in terms of trading, in terms of managing your trades, in terms of behaving well in markets, how is it trading prop firms compared to trading your life money?
So trading prop firms is actually, it creates discipline. That's one thing I've loved about trading prop firms. Now, anyone, when you tell them, okay, you have to do a challenge, phase 1, phase 2, people are very lazy. People don't want to go through the hard stuff. You understand? And that's what I crave. I want hard stuff. I'm very competitive.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. The first time I did prop firms, obviously, I failed so many challenges, But right now, I've gotten back into the space. I stepped away from, because of the too much rules, but I was like, okay, let me jump back into this space. I've seen a friend of mine from Ghana. He's called FX. This guy has cashed out more than 150,000 last year from prop firms, funding pips and funding next.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me jump back into the space. Phase 1, I do my phase 1 again on 100K account. I think I was wanting to do that of 3%. But when you have a strong system, you'd worry about nothing. My next trade, I passed the thing. Phase number 3, no time.
Passed.
You pass it.
Which big amount have you ever withdrawn from the prop firm?
From a prop firm?
Yep.
In like one single period?
Yes.
I've done 15,000.
15?
Yes.
With which prop firm?
For the next.
So do you recommend funded next to other traders who would want to also join funded accounts?
I would definitely recommend funded next because it offers almost the same services as FTMO. Mostly trading news, and then their prices are quite low. So I would definitely recommend funded next. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. We have experienced scams in prop firms.
Yeah, yes.
Like of recent, there's this prop firm called My Forex Fund.
Oh my!
People lost money into that.
Those guys disappeared with my payout. I was supposed to receive.
That's what I was really going to ask you. Did you ever been scammed by prop firms?
Yeah.
How much money did you take?
I think I was just getting 4,000.
4,000
payout, yeah. And it was just like a few days. Actually, they were processing it in the time of processing. So I was supposed to receive the payout in 2 days. And then that same week, the thing came up that these guys have been shut down.
So do you believe that some prop firms are real and others are scammers?
For me, all I know, all these prop firms, even though FTMO is legit, they're just taking advantage of this industry. Yeah, trading industry is so messed. You know where people will lose money easily, so they take advantage of that. Yeah, so
okay. That is Bazilfx. That is idea from him. That is advice from him. Prop firms are real. He has got money from prop firms. If he has got money, you can also get money from prop firms. It's only at BlockFi Africa where you're going to find such conversations, such kind of advice that are going to build your trading journey. So please, the only way you can you can pay back to us, it is by subscribing, liking, and commenting on our videos so that next time when we post, you don't miss out. Mr. Bazil.
Yes, please.
I feel now jealousy. You know why? In Uganda, you are trading and you were losing. Now, when you reached the time of becoming a successful trader, you decided to shift. You left Uganda, now you went to another country.
Yes, yes.
Why did you choose to take your success to another country and you leave your country?
Anyway, at first it was my friend Yaga. Most of you guys know Yaga. So when we left Dubai in 2023 after Christmas, Yaga flew to Kenya. And
Yaga is your friend?
Yeah, he's my good friend.
Okay.
We're like brothers. And the fact that now we do so much in common, like we do content together, we do trading, and then yours I did a brother like that. You know, and also we don't like do so many things. We don't go to clubs, we don't drink alcohol, we don't like literally our lifestyles are just the same. That's how we were brothers. So when Yaga goes to Kenya, he tells me this country is good. This country is good. I'm like, Kenya, nah. I was preferring Dubai. That's why I've been to Dubai more. Then when I was like, okay, let me give it a try. So I go to Kenya. Oh my God, I'm blown. From the airport, this country is very good. Everything is very soft. The road network is very nice. You don't want to be in a country where you're having hardships, like moving around, you know. So Kenya, everything just feels good in Kenya. Because I call it mini Dubai. It's a mini Dubai. They have big malls. You see, anytime when I'm done trading, I can go and treat myself well. But now for here, obviously I can treat myself well, but there's too much jam. And even the shops are like limited. You know where to go and spoil myself. So in Kenya, life is way, way better. You know? And then even flights to go to that, they're not like really costly. And another thing is, they have also the cost. So whenever you're tired of Nairobi, you go to Mombasa, chill for the weekend, come back, reset, do the markets again. So Kenya is way, way better. It's not even just Kenya, even Dubai. But Kenya, since it's close and it's just a 45-minute flight, I would prefer Kenya over Uganda anytime. Yeah, I only come back to Uganda just to see my family.
Just to see your family?
Yeah.
You don't come to enjoy the money you've made in markets? Or maybe to reinvest?
No. Yeah, actually, that's a very important thing.
Yeah.
I come back to look at some investments at my farms. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it's always very good when you, in African setting, we say that when you want to grow big, leave your home and go somewhere aside. That's when you're going to become successful. And I think that is part of the inspiration that maybe you got. You never know. Do you feel now fine after setting up whatever you set up in Kenya, the trading environment in Kenya compared to the one in Uganda? How are they? Like, do you feel far much better trading in Kenya than trading in Uganda?
Trading in Kenya, you get to socialize with these other traders like so much. So I have I don't know if you guys have heard about Kenyan Prince, Sammy Bok.
Yes.
Those are like my good friends. But when I was this side, I just saw these guys on the internet. But now I go to meet them, and these guys have been in the markets like way far than us. Yeah. So, and then there is no like competition between these guys. Like it's like a family.
Okay.
And even every Tuesday we have been meeting to play football with every Kenyan trader, every big Kenyan trader. FX. There is another friend of mine is called Ahmed. Like these are big guys that are doing 10K in a day. You know, so we get to meet them. And then here it's way competitive. Like everyone. Okay. Trading in Uganda is actually very funny. The picture, we have really destroyed the picture here. That's why everyone calls trading here a scam. If people come to me, if they know they know me, I'll tell them I'm not Bazilfx. I'll tell them that's my cousin. That's what I tell them. Even someone last time was like, I saw you in Mukono driving in a Benz. I was like, huh? Where did you see me? So trading here, people have really put the picture down. Sometimes I'm scrolling through TikTok and you find this traders trolling another trader. Okay, this one is down, is on trade. We're all here just to grow. And that's a thing these Kenyans have. They don't bash themselves. It doesn't matter what car you're driving or what lifestyle you're living. You just love to talk about trading and how we grow. But here in Uganda, people are competing.
So what do you think literally should be done in Uganda to be in the same environment or to adapt to that environment?
I think Ugandans oversee social media. They see too much social media. So every trader that comes up and then they make money, buy a car, and then they're famous. What I would say, we need to sensitize traders in Uganda more. And that is what I've been trying to do on my YouTube. You know, you don't need to have the flashy lifestyle. You just have to learn how to trade, that's all. So I try as much as I can to sensitize people. Keep your life very simple.
Are you doing it?
Yeah. I don't complicate my lifestyle. It's very simple. And that's how even trading can be simple for me. Yeah, when you complicate your lifestyle.
Right. So he said, if we want to adapt like the environment, the trading environment in Kenya, here we have to sensitize people. BrockFi is trying as much as we are trying as much as we can to sensitize people. And you who is watching us right now, your effort, your role, your goal is to share that video, send it to your friend, subscribe, and maybe like it so that your colleague should also get a notification and maybe they get to know what they don't know. And on top of that, HFM is an amazing broker that is sponsoring this show. Please, if you are a trader, look for HFM, tap them, and create an account with them. They have got good discounts. They have got good interface. Go and look for them. They are very good. Bazil,
That's what.
besides Kenyan Prince, whom you always meet and play football, I am aware that you have also friends in Uganda
Yeah.
whom you left and you went to Kenya.
Yeah.
Talk of Fisto.
Yes.
Fisto Sem, I hope you know him and he's your friend.
Yeah, he's my good friend.
And he's a good trader. He's not a forex trader, I think he's a crypto trader.
Crypto trader,
Very prominent one. What did you learn from him before you left?
yeah. First off, he's a very big trader. Oh my God. Like, for me, I even consider him to be like the greatest crypto trader here in Kenya. I mean, in Africa.
Africa? Okay.
That's how I consider him. First off, things that I've learned about him is a humble guy. With all the wealth that he has, he's a very humble person. Even as I talk from here, we're going to go and play basketball. Whenever we're there, you may even think I'm the richest. He doesn't show off.
Really?
He doesn't show off. He's a Christian man. He has a wife, 2 kids. Like, he's very quiet. You never find Festo. Like, he's just living my life, the life that I want. That's why I look onto him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she teach you trading before?
No, he didn't teach me. Actually, the first time when we met in Speaker Resort Munyonyo. So that time, I think he thought I'm like, these people that just want to learn how to trade, but I already knew what the market's all about. You know, so we got to meet. The first time we met for a meeting, then he told us how he started, and then give us some ideas on how we can even keep up, you know. Because he told me one thing: I don't want us to meet again after 5 years and then you are the same. We need to be cruising in very expensive cars. And I was like, man, I can never turn down this advice. He gave me a book about crypto. Mostly he gave me more advice on how to join crypto, invest in meme coins, and there I'm well invested in crypto. I have like a very big portfolio, and it's because of him.
Wow.
You know, he invested in Bitcoins in 2009.
Okay.
And then he kept on investing.
Wait, 2009.
He was one of the first guys.
That is when Bitcoin was still at 0 point something.
He was one of the first people in the entire world to invest in Bitcoin.
He must be having money.
He's a very wealthy man.
What? 2009?
Yeah.
Is that the time when Bitcoin came up?
That's the time when Bitcoin came up.
Yeah, that's when it came up.
Yeah. So
how lucky he is.
and then he saw these other projects, Ethereum, Dogecoin. He came investing money and then yeah.
Actually, I have heard that he invented a certain meme coin.
Meme coin, yeah.
How is it doing?
Afro-token. Right now it's kind of down, but it's just down since the entire market is down. Bitcoin right now, it has been down. And you know, when Bitcoin is like the king, when the king is down, all these other coins have to come down. But when you look at Afro-token was built on Sun Pump. Sun Pump is just like you see this crypto. How is this coin called? Just like you see Ethereum coins. Okay, every meme coin it has a network it's built on. Now we're built on Sun Pump. Now on Sun Pump, which is Tron, Afro-token right now, even though coins are down, it's like still the biggest coin. It's still doing
it's down, but seem to
when you check right now the screen now, Afro-token is still up. Yeah, so. That just shows you how strong the community that Festo has built, how strong it is.
Let's now get into the markets, the real markets.
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning and they look at the charts, you start doing your analysis. What do you look for before you enter a trade?
So basically what I do every single day, I mark out the previous highs and lows. You know, I do
previous highs of
the daily candle. The daily candle, yeah. That's what I do every single day. So it depends on how the previous candle closed. You know, also
let's assume yesterday closed bearish.
And it's a big, but like I said, it's a big bodied candle. Then I know price has to recover the new day. So what I do is I mark out the previous high and low, and then the 50% trend. And then I'm going to look at anything that tells me that, okay, this is a reversal point, and now price has to like really reverse back to that.
What is that anything that tells you that this must be a reversal point?
So now I look at forex patterns. I look at forex.
You go back
patterns.
to the current.
Yeah, that's why
I get you.
Yeah, that's why I tell people, like, these things we take for granted. These are basic stuff that are the easiest. Because trading is not supposed to be hard. People think trading has to be very hard. No, trading is supposed to be very simple, and good trades won't complicate anything. You just sit there and be like, this one is going this side. So what I do on the daily basis now, let's say I mark out my previous high and low, and then let's say
Previous day.
previous day. And let's say price had already broken out, because me, I wake up at 10. I don't wake up in the morning at 7 like everyone. No. I wake up at 10. So when I wake up at 10, most times you find the market has already maybe broken the previous high or the low. So if price has like really gone high, it's going to reach a time and come down. Anything that goes up, it has to come down. So I look for a demand zone on the previous data. Or even momentum will start dying off, and you will see it. So when momentum starts dying off, a pattern is being created.
Starts forming.
Yes. Or consolidation. And when consolidation happens, orders are being accumulated. So I wait until the pattern has fully formed, and then I wait for my break and retest entry for price to come back now to this zone. Because the way price broke my zone, it has created a demand zone or a supply zone, depending where it broke. You understand? So literally, that's what I look for every single day. But when I find when price, we have drawn out the high and low on the 50%, and price is in between here, I'm going to either wait for price to either come back to 50% trend, reject, come back down, or I'm going to just wait for a break up or down. So this means
that is by considering the other daily range, the other candle, the daily candle range.
Yes, that's why I don't trade every day.
Okay.
Because with this concept, you don't get trades every single day. It's rare to see price like break out all the time. So I get to catch maybe 2 trades or 3 trades in a week.
So from your point of view, I see you look at the daily candle.
Yes.
This daily candle has to be full of volume. It has to be
full,
big enough.
Even though it's not full, I'll just mark out high and low, because I just want to break above or below.
To break.
Yeah. Now these are the scenarios I have. If I find when price are already breaking above or below, it has to come back and retest. So sometimes you may catch the retest, because sometimes price will break, retest, and then shoot back up to the side, depending on what is happening in the overall structure.
I'm asking these questions because I'm the voice of the struggling trader.
Yeah, true.
Who is watching us
Yes.
and they have not gotten that opportunity to meet you and ask you. Maybe if they are to meet you, the charge might go up to $1,000. I don't know. So allow me to be their voice.
Yes.
Allow me to ask for them.
Yes.
Now you've gotten a daily candle, and this candle is really good enough for you to trade.
Yes.
And we assume that yesterday closed bearish.
Yes.
Closed bearish.
Yes.
By looking at that candle, today breaks its low, or maybe it breaks its high.
It's high, yeah.
Would you be looking for buys or sells?
If price breaks now,
It closed bullish yesterday,
bullish,
and now they have taken out its low.
It's low.
Yes.
And then price has closed above.
It has closed above.
Yes.
Would you be looking for buys or sells?
Now it depends. When price closes above and there is no any supply zone this side for price to come back down, would be going in for buyers, because price would just retest onto our zone and then push back up. But if there is a zone this side where price has reached, it may act as a resistance, meaning we'll have price closing back in our previous high, indicating that we now have maybe a retest onto that high, and then price dips to the downside. But again, I don't gamble in the markets. So if whatever price does, I want to see something that I can interpret. If I don't see any pattern, anything I can interpret, I don't trade.
You don't trade.
It means you're going to force a trade. It means you're going to force a trend.
Take us through the way you break down the time frames from daily up to a point of triggering your entry. But
so basically what I do, I go into the daily time frame every single day. Okay. Sometimes I even mark out like the weekly time frames. But so let's say Friday closed, and then we have Monday. So I'll go and mark out the Friday daily candle, mark out the high, low, and then the 50% range. Now also, when you zoom into the 4-hour candle, you're going to see the structure.
Yes.
If you can't see anything, go to the 1-hour candle. You see a structure. Anything to tell, okay, where we expect the buyers to go, either up or down. And then I'll go to the 50 minutes time frame, down to the 5 minutes time frame. But now the key thing is, I don't trade in the morning. Price action hasn't built up. We have also, one of the things that I use is called Confluences. I use the market sessions. Now with this, the way I trade, I'll explain to you about yesterday's trade. So yesterday we had gold drop down, and everyone thought price is going to dip. And yes, gold was dipping, but it just dipped down. It broke the previous low that I had drawn. It took out the
low of what?
Asian session.
Okay.
And then after it closed back in. Now when it closes back in, it creates another block. Then it has to retest back onto the other block and then shoot up. So that's what we had yesterday. So I had my high, low, and 50% range on the smaller time frame because I don't trade like on the higher time frame because I'm a day trader. I don't swing trades. So I play more in the 5 minutes time frame. So I had price before price sweeps up any zone. I don't trade. So I had price sweep up this level first, which was the Asian session, and then it closed back in my previous low that I had marked out. Then now price has to retest onto that low, and that's where mostly order block is created. Literally, whatever I trade every single day is repeated data. It's repeated data all the time.
So if maybe London sweeps Asian liquidity, that's when now they close back into that zone.
And guess what? When New York opened, it just did continuation to the upper side after. Because remember, we have actually the way I learned how to trade, I made everything very simple. I used to watch videos on Instagram. They said that we have accumulation, then we have manipulation and then distribution. So I always look out for those concepts. now, when I learned about the previous highs, that Malaysian SNR, I was like, okay, what confluences can I apply? Now, sessions, they're very important. So you can even mark out the high and low of the Asian session. Now, when price takes out one, depending on the whole structure, even you yourself literally can even know where markets are going to go. You can literally know. But you need fast confirmation before you jump in. So always London has to take out one session, either the upper one or down one, and then price has to continue. And then when you look at Chester, the price has to recover. It has to recover to go back up. But before it can go back up, it has to break a zone down there to sweep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It is at BlockFi Africa where we watch as we learn. If you want to learn as you watch, please keep yourself to BlockFi Africa. And how do you keep yourself to BlockFi Africa? It's by subscribing, by liking, by following. Please follow us, like us. A lot are going to come. To have such kind of people who teach you as you watch them, it is paid. People pay money to get taught how forex trading works. And if we bring them for you, please, the only way you can pay back to us is by subscribing and liking us. So, Bazil, I'm already enjoying this show. Honest, I'm enjoying the show.
I'm happy to be here also, man.
Tell us, what do you, what market condition do you avoid to trade? I mean, what do you avoid in the market, even if the price is moving, the market is moving, but the moment you notice that, you avoid it?
I used to avoid news trading when I was a beginner trader, because I don't know if you remember news in 2020, 2021, they were deadly. Market spikes up and down, pop.
Yeah.
But this time around, news are not like really volatile that much, you know. So what I try, I avoid like slow days when we don't have volumes in the market. I avoid such days. Yeah.
When you know that days are now slow, you don't put yourself into markets.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you identify that?
Literally volumes, you see them, they're down. So I look at investing.com. So I get to see like the economic calendar, and then you see the news events that we have. So if you don't have like any red days, I don't like really try. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Oh, that's really good. Yeah. So when you start trading, how much do you risk per trade, and why that amount?
So I do two types of trading.
Okay.
So there's this one I do compounding. So when I'm compounding an account, I'm going to like risk a small amount. So there's a particular account that I've compounded this week, and I'll show you. I've compounded it from $800 to almost $5,000, almost $6,000, in just a few days. So that I risk, my first trade I was risking, I think $100. No, each trade I was risking $100. So meaning I'd risk almost half of the account. But the only thing that was good is my system is very good. But even though your system is good, you have to keep always risk. You have to keep over risk. Yeah. So I often tend to risk maybe half of the account and I'm compounding. But if I'm trading on 10K accounts, I'm going to risk $2,000 to make $10,000. Because my system enables me. So even though I lose $2,000 on my first trade, I can raise the next trade. You can always catch a good trade. Yeah. So that is one type of trading. And then the other type of trading is I do full margin trading. But then I wouldn't ever recommend anyone to do full margin because it will just create indiscipline in you. So whenever I'm trading, I just look for a 1 to 3. 1 to 3, 1 to 4.
Risk to reward.
Risk to reward, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, for the benefit of our viewers, because it seems your system works and
Yes,
I
yes.
trust it.
Yes, yes.
If we at all we invite you for another episode, and
Yes.
this episode will be a detailed one where
Yes,
you
yes.
have to teach now,
Yes.
give out your system. Do you mind that it is okay? Guys, invite me, I will come and share that.
I'll be happy. I'll be more than happy to be here.
Thank you.
Do you know why?
Thank you.
I even one time I've done actually so many YouTube videos trading live, showing people how to flip money. Like there's a video I did flipping $500 to 1,000. One good trade, like the same whatever I just explained to you, the wire trade. And then I posted the video, YouTube gave me a strike. You know, so
Okay.
YouTube has given me like so many strikes on my channel. And that's why I haven't been constantly posting. You know, but I've done, and I would love to do that, you know.
Because I'm looking at environment where you are driving a Benz, I'm driving a Benz, he's driving a Benz, she's driving a Benz. I mean, we are in that good environment.
Yeah.
That environment can be really, really good
Yeah,
without
yeah.
these hassles that we go through.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is why we would wish to see you coming back and share
I'll be
that system that is working for you, so that maybe it
Yeah.
can work for someone who's watching us right
I'll
now.
be honored to come. Maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's now look at a time of losing.
Yeah.
Which rule do you follow and you don't break during a losing trade?
Oh my God. Let me tell you, trading is so psychology. Oh my God, this thing, it will destroy you. Literally, one thing I didn't learn is closing off losses early. And that costed me so much money to a point you just keep on blowing accounts.
Yeah.
Closing losses quickly is one thing I will never break. I always close off losses quickly. If I know this market is not going your way, like you can even know. So I do as much as I can to close off my losses quickly to avoid blowing the whole amount. Because if you blow the whole amount, then you have no money to recover with. And let's say these young traders, they don't have like other jobs where they are getting money put in the market. So you rather close the trades early and then you can recover. Even though $200, you can recover with that. But the problem is me myself, I used to, let's say I have $1,000 in my account. If I see I'm just left with $200, I'd be like, let it go. What am I saving? But with $200, you can grow that amount to 2,000. If you have a nice trader, then you do the layering thing. So one rule that I always keep in hand is close off a loss quickly.
Like you said, driving towards your stop, you just to close it before it hits the stop.
Because you can know yourself. Like the time I've been in the markets, I know when my stop loss is going to be hit. Yeah.
Okay.
I close it quickly. And also, even not just closing my stop loss, sometimes I just let the stop loss to be hit. Since whatever amount I've put at stake, I'm willing to lose it. So I'm not bothered. They hit it, no problem. I'll come back in the markets. Yeah, but that closing off losses quickly, man, let me tell you, it's not even about you just have to close losses quickly. Close them. And this is mostly people that don't have systems. So I spent so much time trading without a system. And then I blew so much money. But I have a friend who is in Dubai. This guy, I think this past year, he has made more than $500,000. But he doesn't have a system.
Huh?
How
does he make that money without a system?
I'm telling you, I think he just has money to put in the market. But one thing I've learned about him, he closes his losses very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, he's more disciplined than people that I know that have a system, but they're not disciplined. Because everyone can have a system, but they don't even apply it in the market.
Yeah, true.
And this guy is lucky. He doesn't have a system, but he closes off his losses quickly. Because he knows, he does also the full margin trading. He knows, okay, if I lose this amount, let me close off. I can always recover with the next trade.
Yes.
Yeah.
When let's say, assume someone has got $200 or maybe $2,000. If you lose $500 from the 2,000, better to close, because
better to close,
with 1,500 remaining,
you can
recover the money you lost.
Yeah.
Than babysitting the losing trade until the whole money is gone.
I think when you start flipping small accounts, like the moment you do like $100 to 1,000, then you know the power of trading. Then you will never even undermine money. You never undermine money, however small it is. You can always grow money. So close off the loss quickly. Come back next time. Just go clear your head. Go to the gym. Go do something. Then you can come back when you're fresh and then grow that money, whatever is left. Yeah, than blowing the whole thing and then you're going to be depressed. Yeah.
Basil, what trading emotions that has ever cost you a lot of money in trading?
I'm going to be very honest.
Please.
Whatever mistake I've done that has costed me money, trading outside my system. The only time I've lost money when I'm trading outside my system. Whenever I'm trading in my system, I lose money, but not as much as I lose that time when I used to trade outside my system. That has costed me so much. I wake up in the morning, okay, I just look at charts, nothing. I haven't done an analysis, just seeing price running up and down. I go in for a trade. Now emotions come in, prices not going nowhere, keep on stacking up positions to recover. Account blows. So, and that is bought by the idea of wanting quick money. And this is the biggest problem. Wanting quick money, which messes up every trader. Because you ignore everything. I just want quick money. That get rich mindset. I had it.
That's a problem.
It's the worst.
Someone look at the market and they want to make millions in just 1 week.
Yeah.
And guess what? When they have like $100 or even less,
and
they want to make millions, they end up losing like a small money.
Yeah,
they
true.
had.
So, man.
Now, how did you overcome that?
I had to practice discipline and patience by force. Let me repeat this. I had to practice patience and discipline by force.
By force.
Because here, for every mistake you do, money goes. And I was tired of losing money. Because money is not going to always be there. If you keep on doing some mistakes for years, I even once time met at someone who had been in market for 8 years. I was like, 8 years, what have you been doing? But I know they don't have obviously system. They just gamble in the markets. I have a friend who lost 180 million when December was ending. He didn't have a system. 180. It was almost 38,000 pounds. So right now he's like really down because again, he doesn't have a system. Having a system will save you so much. And also chasing consistency, not big wins. My entire life I've been chasing big wins. I want to make so much money in one day, which is very wrong. That's why I love ProFarms. Actually, when you go back to ProFarms, one thing, it teaches you consistency. Consistency, and then just stacking up payouts and chasing big wins in making 10K in one day. What if you make 10K per month and it comes on like a good strategy, patience, and then you do that for like the next 12 months, you're going to end the year when you're profitable. But now this thing of, okay, today, this week I've made 10,000, next week I've blown.
So besides trading funded accounts, what other mindset shift that helped you drive towards consistency?
It's the people that I look up to.
Come again?
It's the people that I look up to. The few traders that I look up to, and it's almost like they've had the same journey. Well, the sad things were hard, but they had to change a few things, So I think one particular person that motivated me the most, I don't know if you guys have heard about Takashi Takagawa, the guy who he grew his money from $15,000 to $150 million in 8 years. He's a Japanese trader. So that consistency and discipline he had, I saw that story on YouTube and I was like very inspired. That motivated me to be like, okay, I'm not going to chase big wins every single day. Let me chase consistency. If I shift my mind to this, build small, I can be able to, end the month with at least a certain amount. Not a big win, but at least over a period of time when my money increases, I can increase now my risk. I've been to a level where I was making $1,000 in a week. I've been to a level where I was making $100 in a week. Now I've shifted. I've made even 10K in a week. I've made 20K in a week. I've made even 10K in a day. But just improving your system and making sure to close your losses quickly and then just focus on consistency. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
How does it feel and how do you manage your emotions and behaviors when you reach a level of making more than 10,000, 20,000 in a week? Because it's not common for every trader.
True. Yeah.
So as someone who have reached that level, how do you manage your emotions? How do you manage your behaviors?
At first it wasn't easy, because anytime when I used to make much money, you're just not going to blow it. Anytime when I make so much money, I'm going to blow it. So I had to first shift and remove that happiness, because, and I've seen it's not even about just trading, even in life. Most people, when they get up here, they get too happy. And the moment you go up here, it comes with a downfall also. So I had to shift my mind. Anytime when I make like so much money, it's not the end of the world. They're going to need to come back to the markets. That's why I don't like chasing big wins, because when you hit a big win, you have to obviously come back in the markets. You have to come back and trade. And then the biggest thing is, when you've just made it and you've hit big amounts, that's when you lose everything. So I had to, first of all, keep my risk down, not increase risk. So most people, when they hit like a big amount, they'll lose their money because of increasing the risk. So just keeping the same system. Literally, just do the same exact thing. Don't change anything. Until you reach a point where I'm now confident enough to increase my risk. That's the way I would now, stay calm, keep my money. If I make 20K, when I make money, I don't celebrate. I don't do anything. I'm just the same. If I lose money, I go to the gym, I go play basketball. If I make money, you won't notice.
What is the secret of going to the gym when you lose?
When you're in the gym, you tend to think about just the gym. Your mind is just about, because if you do any mistake in the gym, you'll end up injuring yourself. So my mind goes off trading and I'm just focused on the gym. And also, since I'm not someone who's social out there, I feel like gym is the only place I would go to and I be out from the markets, because you can't spend most of your time in the markets. Yeah. And then also I like to look good. So why not go to the gym? Because again, you need to work on your health. I don't want to be rich and then I'm not healthy, and then I have this sickness. No. So I either go to the gym. It helps you stay your mind off markets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm looking at this Basil, who is in the gym, and someone is watching him in the gym, and he is a trader. So she thinks that maybe forex trading is easy because people are making money. After making money, they go to a gym, they get this flash life, which is kept on being posted on social media.
Yes.
So do you think forex trading is as easy as social media make it look?
Social media has really ruined everything for us. Me, myself, when I started trading, I saw people flashing my lifestyle, money and all this. But one thing I know, people that flash lifestyle, they don't know how to trade. They don't know how to trade. That one I'll tell you.
Those who show off.
If you know how hard to get money from the markets, how hard it is, you can't balance trading and then that fame outside trading. You can't balance it. No. And even the biggest traders are not online. You don't see them. These are people that are very, very quiet. I have so many friends that are making... Actually, whenever I see people talk about traders in this country, I have so many guys that are doing trading. And these guys are very, very wealthy. But they're quiet. Because you can't balance their life on this. So now social media has ruined everything. Because every trader now, when they're starting up to trade, they see you pull up, the way you're going to this country, okay, this guy, trading is really working for him. Okay, I'm now going to also jump into the markets. But the problem is, the lifestyle that you've seen on the internet, it has created a narrative in your head that also means I want to make money to buy a car, I want to make money to go to Dubai. That is the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. So that social media has really created a bad perception. So even just in trading, even our normal lives, you see now women, once they're on whatever they're, whatever they've done for them, they want it. So social media has really ruined people. And me, even at times where I make my social media private, I remove people from following me.
To be honest with you, I have not seen you in any interview. To be honest.
I've turned down so many interviews because I love being private. People that see me do YouTube, they think I'm a social person. I love my privacy. Even some videos I go on YouTube and delete them. Anything that is to expose of who I am to people, I go take it down. I love a private life because it's very humble. It's very peaceful.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And as I told you, first of all, the person that I look onto, he's living my lifestyle. He's super wealthy. He's super wealthy and very humble. He's always in house. Like you see, the amount of money he has, but we literally live a some lifestyle. He goes to, he's in his home, does his meetings, go back home, go play basketball, go gym. Same thing I'm doing. There's nothing more than I want than that. And being able to travel, go to any country you want, that is the life I want. I don't want noise.
Let's talk about misconception.
Yes.
For someone who's been into the market for
Yes.
some good time, you've experienced both negative and the positive part of the forex market. Which misconception that is very common about forex trading, especially here in Uganda and maybe in Kenya where you're living?
The first thing is people think trading is easy. That's what they think, and I think
They think trading is easy.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I think. So what they think when you come into the markets 1 or 2 years, you need to be rich. Even 5 years, you need to be rich. That's the misconception people have about trading here in Uganda. That's the first one. The next one is people think trading is a scam. Trading is not a scam. It's not a scam because we're literally trading in the biggest market in the entire world, bigger than the New York stock market,
Yeah.
London stock market combined.
Yeah,
You know, we have a volume of $7.6 trillion that is being traded every single day.
it's a lot of money.
Literally, even people are traders and they don't know it. They just think for us, since we do it from our phones and I'm a retail trader, even if they do transact money on a daily basis, we're literally trading. I often tell people, whatever is going to happen in the economy, I get to know about it before you guys can know about it. So how are you saying trading is a scam? So trading is only a scam when you don't invest in knowledge and understanding what you're coming into. But you just want to come, you want quick gains. That's why I told you social media is very bad. That is the narrative it has created. I can make money easily. Okay, let me come into trading. So that's why people think trading is a scam. Trading is not a scam. Trading is not a scam.
Trading is not a scam and trading is not as easy as you people think. If you need to know how it works, you just need to get someone to teach you and you understand how forex is done so that you can stop calling it a scam. Man, I just have to let you go and play basketball. But before I allow you to go,
Yes.
I want you to, this is the last question.
Yes.
If a struggling trader is watching you right now
Yes.
and thinking of quitting, what would you tell them? They are watching right now.
Yes.
And at that state of quitting the markets, you as someone who have seen the highs and lows of the forex market,
Yeah.
I mean the bad and goods of the forex market, what are you willing to tell them right now?
First of all, not to give up. I can't lie to you. I've never worked a job my entire life. I've never worked for anyone. The only time I worked, I think I was in high school. You know, getting your pocket money.
Yes.
Trading is not easy. It's never going to be easy. But when you give up on trading, you have already lost. When you give up on it, but when you keep on trying as much as you can, trading will work out.
Mm-hmm.
When you make losses will pass. Let me tell you, I've lost money to a point I didn't think I would recover from that, but I'm here. And that is now past. Losses, like whatever you go through in life, it will pass. So I don't cling on to losses so much. When I lose money, I try to recover mentally very fast. When I recover mentally, then I don't care if it's any amount. I'll recover. I'll make it back. So just invest more time in learning how to trade. Keep everything very simple as much as possible. Don't learn so much stuff. Information is free free on the internet. Me, when I started learning, I didn't pay anyone to teach me. And if you would pay someone to teach you, do it. But all I know, when you want something so bad, you can go get it. So internet, like even right now, we have put out, I don't know how many channels are on YouTube for trading.
A lot.
And they're telling,
There's a lot of information.
yes.
A lot.
You don't need to pay for courses, like everything. Use ChatGTP. Even I use ChatGTP to ask, like if I have a structure that I can't interpret, I tell ChatGTP, what do you see here? Do you see any structure? So give yourself time to learn this before trying to force yourself to make money in trading. Most people want to force, I want to make money, but you don't know how to trade. And the other thing is, I don't regret the time that I've wasted in the markets because it has also helped me shape my mindset.
Yeah.
Because you need to be also mature here to manage money and all these things. So I feel like whatever I've gone through, learning how to trade, and anyone can learn from this, is give yourself time to learn. So I shifted my mind from I want to make money quickly, buy a car, get a nice house, to let me learn the markets. When you learn the markets properly, everything just, comes up.
take 5 hours sharpening the axe,
True.
it will take you just 1 hour to cut the tree than
True.
taking 5 hours cutting the tree.
Yeah. And the most important thing is God.
God.
You need to pray.
Okay.
You need to pray. Because, man, sometimes it's just God's grace. If you don't pray, when you lose money, that's how when you have like negative thoughts in your head, maybe like I need to take my life. But when you pray, you understand that this is just God preparing you for bigger money. So you need to pray so much.
That is from Bazilfx. It's been a pleasure hosting him to BrokeFi Africa. I do believe that you have learned a lot. You have understood a lot. You have got to know what you didn't know from him. It's been a pleasure. It's been a privilege having him. A lot of channels have invited him, but he have been turning them down. But who is BrokeFi? We invited him and he is here. You have learned a lot from him. The only way you can appreciate the information, the message that we spread, it is by subscribing to our channel, like our channel, please comment on our videos so that it can reach to someone else. On top of that, HFM is there for you. Please look for them so that you can trade with them. They will be good for you to be in the markets. My name is Kamkama Julius, and I thank you for watching from where we started from up to where we have reached now. I call it a day. Thank you so much. See you next time.
1 to 2,000 leverage. Raw spreads. Swap-free accounts. Join HFM now.